Hello and welcome to the Craft Theory server, for which I said there was going to be a dedicated video to a build. When it is done, at the time this video is being released, it will be open to the general public. However, there's still one thing I want to do. However, I have considered this a completed build at this point. There might be a punch list item or two that I've missed. Anyway, what is it? That's right, Monty Hall is done. So we're going to take a look at it. So you can see the plywood, quote unquote, has been taken off the windows. The marquees are fully lit. By the time this movie or video, should I say, is up and running, there will be stuff on the marquee and a quote unquote movie playing, and I use that term very loosely. And of course this do not enter and stuff will be gone. Again, Monty Hall. If you're not from Canada or the United States, you probably don't get the joke. Anyway, that shouldn't be there. Let's go into the lobby. Ooh, here we go. A lot of sconce style lighting. Yeah, people say torch lighting is crap, but when used as sconces, not bad. Now what I have here, and I'm sort of stealing from the Rialto Theater that used to be a theater back in the day where I live. Up front and center, although the openings were on the actual front of the building, two small shops that could be up for rent. Although I don't really charge rent. I just tell people you want to use it, just respect the space. And you may. So you come into this rather small but ooh, nice looking lobby. Rarely do I ever say that my stuff really looks good, but this is one build I'm actually really proud of. And then of course, because of the way things are lately, a healthy fruit and vegetable snack bar. Some of this stuff I've been able to contribute, and this stuff is pretty much rejects from people that don't want whatever they had. And this is a pay what you like system, which is popular here. You don't want to, I'm not going to make a big deal of it, because some of it's donations or leftovers, and some of it's just stuff that's not really a process. And then you pay here. Of course, here's the ticket window. And of course the tickets. And the quote-unquote presentation will be here and here on signs, so you know what you're about to be watching on the screen. And now the moment of truth. It's time to look at Monty Hall. Are you ready? Like I said, I'm proud of this, and I just realized I left my bed on the stage while I was building this, so yeah, that's a little punch item to get rid of. Anyway, you ready? Here we go. Okay, kind of hidden a little bit, but here we go. Here we are. Sitting down, and there's the screen. This is a theater that at one point in time in Imagination Land, they used to do shows on stage, but now it's just pretty much a movie house, and that'll be evident. And I don't really like how I've done this, but it's the only way that's remotely presentable. Is I want to light up the screen when a movie is on, and I use the word movie in bunny quotes. Is I had a way I wanted to light up this screen, but it looked so ridiculously bulky and out of place. Not the way I would like to do it, but that's the most presentable way that I can come up with. Of course, there'll be actually something other than a white screen when this is available. And we got lights on the stage. Those are hardwired, the ones that are on, because bad things could happen if they were turned off. The other 4 in between, okay. That's not gonna work. Go through this door, you get the fire exit, the stage, and here's where the lights can be controlled. And here are ghosts of the past. We have dressing rooms no longer used. This is a movie house. And here are the switches that control the lights individually to show you that. Here are these 3 right here that are turned off. I'll just turn that one on. And there you go. And those monster noises you hear, well, it could be because it's dark. But take a look at that. And when this used to be a theater where performances were made, that's where the spotlights would be. And we got the domed ceiling, which is supposed to look like a sky with a sun and a few clouds. Kind of hard to make it look good with limited space, but remember, I try to keep things in a realistic scale, although the front to back is a bit short because of the land that is available. It is dark, so let's sleep. Wow, that actually looks good. I like how that came out. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, some of those were outside. I think there is a labyrinth of some sort underground. Alright, killed that. Should be back to normal. Good. And this stairwell goes to 2 things. Let's shut this door. Let's actually take this out. It's no longer needed. Says the zombie. If you go up the stairs, you reach a fire exit. And if you keep going up the stairs, you eventually reach the catwalk. And here we are. There's a ladder to the attic. And here's where other people would have rigging and spotlights and what have not. And I get the sneak held on, obviously. Overlooks the stage. And there's also attic access here as well. Here's that domed roof you saw, and here are the supports that hold up the ceiling. Here's the attic. Very impressive looking attic. You swore this was a Diesel Designer Rune Hawkhammer dealie. I mean, the detail of this attic is impressive, ain't it? And this is how you make the pictures on the movie screen, where the movie magic happens. Assorted colored stuff there. I'll have something on the screen when, 1, this is uploaded, and 2, this is open to the general public. Again, here's the other access to the attic. I don't want to do things out of turn, so I'll take the long, windy staircase back down, at least to the stage. Alright, good enough. I always wanted to be in theater. Here you go. Ready? Stage dive! And no one was there to catch me. That's alright. Anyway, if we make it around a corner and eat when our food bar says it's appropriate, you could also go to the balcony, and over here we got spare parts. This is stuff left over in case there's some incidental damage from monsters. If there were a disaster, well, can't recover from that. Anyway, here's the balcony. I know it's kind of plain looking, but if I put in carpet, you'd have this wood exposed and it would just look bad. But if I replaced this with a wool block like I did down there, then you'd see wool on the underside. So a little bit of a catch-22, same as how the glowstone blocks kind of stick out. And there's the projection room, which we'll take a look at now. Simple enough. This is just to look like a pretty much a digital projection setup. Yeah, this would be the computer and what have not, and there's the projector itself. And it does line up one too high. There, our eyeballs sort of lined up with that. It's sort of lined up to screen, slight downward pitch. Then again, most projectors are tilted down. In fact, not as much here than in an actual theater. Alright, storage. Well, I'll show you that a little later. Right now, we got the office of the CEO, CFO. That's what this corner hides. This other corner hides the property manager. Couldn't come up with anything better, so there we go. It's got a slightly more fancy looking office. And the boardroom, where the Monty Hall marquee kind of right there. Here we go. It's a relatively small table, but a very nice, small yet detailed just enough boardroom. And this is just seating, whether for waiting for these people or waiting for a movie to start. In other words, I couldn't figure out what to do at that spot. Again, the balcony, the ceiling with the sky dome. Alright. Now, because this is a theater that has given up on performances, the whole upstairs is now considered nothing but storage. So here's the empty bay where the spotlights used to be and no longer are. Old movie reels, that's what this room is. I'm gonna throw in some more of these bookshelves just to make it look like they got more. And to prove that it's just nothing but storage, here you go, bunch of seats that are just taking up space here in these offices. Here we go, got some storage here. They pretty much abandoned this. It's nothing more than storage now. And we already saw the attic. It's just a big empty space for the time being. So, I think this came out really nice. Again, let's look from this side. We haven't really looked at it. There's the entry. Here's the ticket area. And here's what you see when you walk in. I know this looks a bit over-exaggerated and this looks a bit plain, although it can get away with that up there. But, yeah, that's the best I could come up without looking way beyond ugly. The top I could get away with. So, there you have it. Monty Hall is done and ready for people to view it themselves. And of course, there'll be something up there when this is uploaded and open to the general public, and those signs will be taken down. So this is Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.